the beginning, I did those Microlocs that I had with about 512 10 locks. So it was along the road, I put color on my hair and they started thinning out, and I decided to combine my locks. So I combined the locks, and as I combined the locks, they became now two-headed dragons. You know, as they grew, there was those the other two ends. Each lock, there were some locks that were three, some locks were two. So I had some two-headed dragons, some were three. So as time was going on, I realized that some of the locks were not doing so well, because when you look at the lock, one will be very long while the other is short. And I've kept them a couple of times, but they keep growing the same way. So at the long run, I just thought to myself, no, I don't want to get those locks no more, you know. I have this hand scissors syndrome that I always want to pray to keep my hair growing. But then always at one point, I'll always decide to cut them. So this time around, I again decided to cut them. But it's my hair and I love it the way it is right now, because I want to get some normal locks, you know. I want to get the little locks, the small locks, micro locks, but not so micro, you know. I don't want to get so many locks like I did the first time where I had 500 locks. I don't want that one. I didn't want that this time around. So I decided to make the locks, hoping that they're not going to be up to 300. I just pray and hope that what I've done right now are not going to be up to 300. I just want something between 250, let's say between 250 to 270, you know, so that it's going to be easy for me to retighten them, because retightening became, for me, it became a little bit difficult. Even though I was struggling to do it, I did it, but it became a little bit difficult because the locks were so many. So when I combined them, it became easier for me to retighten them. But because of those two-headed dragons, I didn't like it. Sorry for my voice, excuse my voice. I had a cold, a very bad cold for so many weeks. I took some medicine and the cold is gone, but my voice is still not back, you know. My voice is still so cracky and all that. Excuse my voice. Anyway, as long as you can hear what I'm telling you, it's okay, I hope and I believe. Well, so here we are now. I just did little braids on my hair. These are braid locks. I just braided my hair. What I did was I cut my locks. I'll insert a footage here of what I cut. And as you can see, when I cut my locks, I'll insert a video, or let me say I'll insert a footage at the end of the video. When I cut the locks, I lost a lot of hair because I didn't want to losing it from the beginning. I mean, my hair was almost to my shoulder. It was at my shoulder level. I wanted to cut it off completely. But I thought to myself, if I cut it off completely, it's going to take me a very long time before I'll get some hair on my head to start a new journey. So I said I could cut them into two, you know. So I cut them to a certain level, like maybe 2 centimeters, and I decided to loosen them. That's to take them out. Oh my God, it was a tedious job. When I tell you taking out locks that are mature is difficult, bed me is difficult. That's something I would advise everybody out there. If you are getting locks, know that you're either keeping it for good or you're cutting it off completely. Except you have the patience to do the job like what I did. Oh God. To take off my hair, if I tell you I used 3 good days and a day has 24 hours, so calculate 24 hours times 3. That's what I did. Some people may take a week, some people may take a month, but mine was short. Because mine was short, I concentrated, I dedicated myself. I didn't do it at a go. I'm just telling you, compared to the amount of time that I did, because I didn't do it at once. I did it on different days, you know, many times. But all together combined will be like 3 full days, 24 hours times 3. How it took me to losing those short bits of hair. Oh my God. At one time I was like, please cut this thing off. I was like, cut this thing off. Why are you suffering yourself? Then I'll be like, oh no, I really want to lock my hair again. I want to get a little bit of hair on my head to start over. So I decided to leave it. I decided to keep going. At one time, I'll beg my children, please come and help me. Let's undo this. They'll be like, oh, Mama, cut it off. Why did you first of all decide to cut your hair? They can't understand, you know. It's on my head. It's my hair. And I know what I was feeling like. I had already my hand to scissor syndrome, and because I had certain issues that I was looking at the hair and it wasn't pleasant no more. Those combined locks were not giving me any good vibes, you know. So I decided to cut it off. I have now started a new journey. I went in, did these small braids. I should say they took me about 18 hours in total to do these little braids. It was quite a big job too, but I decided to do it, so I stayed around and did it. So here we are. This is my hair right now. I've started my new journey. At the moment, I don't know how many locks I have. Maybe subsequently, I'll tell you. But at the moment, I don't know. So stick with me to see how this new lock journey goes and to see the rotation that I'm going to use for my hair right now. Bye for now, and I'll see you in my next one.